Welcome back. In this video, I will tell you about valuable stamps. Armenia Vivat number 97 to 101 variety 1920 25R 200R Mount Ararat of woman spinning centers inverted 5 different values each perforated and gummed all with inverted centers plus an imperforate 70R single and block of 4 with inverted centers without gum and all quite fresh sold for $550. Argentina stamp 1899 1P blue and black, center inverted, deep rich colors. Actually better centered than most existing copies, as the majorities are found quite poorly centered. Typical slightly brownish original gum, only 50 were printed and several of these were used. Light Experts hand stamp, Scott price $1,500. Danish West Indies 10-cent blue and brown frame inverted. A lovely used example of this very scarce variety with brilliantly rich colors on pristine white paper, well centered, neat serious cancel. A particularly difficult stamp in this impressive quality. Scott price $1,600, sold for $1,700. Canal Zone 6 cent yellow brown airpost official overprint inverted. Excellent centering, fresh color, light wavy line cancel, still retaining full original gum. Only one sheet of 50 stamps was printed, all with this CTO cancel, with 14 positions having a straight edge on one or more sides. The Scott price is $2,750. United States Confederate State 5-cent blue printed on both sides, inverted impression on reverse, horizontal pair showing the usual split impression on the reverse. 4 full to large margins, fresh color, light indistinct down cancel, faint grays and small thin spot, and only a tiny number of pairs of the printed on both sides variety are recorded. The stamp is from United States Customs Service violet stamp, serial number inverted, fresh mint single, never hinged, gum skip. This single was broken from a block of 4, which are the only known mint example of this error. One used copy is also known, bringing the total number recorded to date as just 5, sold for $425. The stamp is from Canada Law Stamp, 1915 King George V, 10-cent blue rouletted unused without gum. Van Dam catalogue number FSC14. Danish West Indies, 14-cent lilac and green, frame inverted, fresh color, part original gum. Fine example of this very scarce variety. Scott price $2,500. Aitutaki 1926 pence, slate and red brown, center inverted, fresh top sheet margin example and nicely centered. While both the Scott and Stanley Gibbons catalog categorize stamps from this issue with inverted center as printer's waste, they are nevertheless quite collectible and popular. Unpriced in Scott, sold for $1,000. New Orleans LA 5-cent brown printed on both sides, inverted design on the back, top margin single with portion of exclusively in imprint on both sides. Strong color, light serious cancel. Striking error that is quite under catalogued in Scott, as it is the only recorded example of the 5-cent brown printed on both sides. The stamp is from Argentina, 1910 1-cent blue, green and black, center inverted, choice left sheet margin, partial imprint single, wonderfully well centered, especially compared to the other existing examples. Strong colors and less than 50 examples are known. Scott price is $800 while it was sold for $900. The stamp is from Canal Zone, 8 cent on 50 cent, Mr. Brown. Canal Zone inverted. Fresh color and nicely scented. Only 200 were printed. Sold for $140. Stamp from Canada Registry stamp 1876, 8 cent, dull blue, unused without gum, fresh and exceptionally well scented. Few shortish perforations at the bottom. The stamp is from Canal Zone, 2 cent, carmine red and black, center inverted, well scented, fairly light duplex cancel. Coupled scuffed perforation at the top right. And one of the key error rarities of the Canal Zone, with only 9 copies recorded, all of which are used. Scott price $6,000, sold for $4,250. The next stamp is from Argentina, 1910. The Scott number is 160A, half cent blue and grey blue, center inverted, attractively centered. Fresh colors, original gum, couple of trivial gum soak specs. Less than 50 examples recorded of this value. Scott price $800, while it was sold for $450 in a recent auction. Argentina 1910, 2 cent olive and grey. Scott number 162A. Center inverted. Right sheet margin example with huge well-balanced margins, rich color, minor hinge remnants, and less than 50 examples are known. Scott price $800, sold for $600. The Scott number is 162A. US 1872 green post office registry seal, double impression, 1 inverted. The discovery copy of this scarce variety, showing a faint but recognizable second inverted impression and lightly cancelled small faults, including a rounded corner at bottom left. One of only 2 copies recorded to date. The Scott price $750. US Utah $3 colored oleomargarine text stamp, yellow background inverted, and fresh mint single with tab at the right. The background also shifted to the left. Well accompanied by New Mexico 50-pound commercial feed stuffs stamp with green numerals inverted. The estimated price $200, sold for $260. Algeria 1935 franc plus 5 franc. Mosque, center inverted. Choice mint block of 4 of this scarce and attractive error. Marvelously bright and fresh, well scented, top pair with faint translucent streak and one of few blocks known. Each stamp lightly signed, and the Vivat number is 99A, price is €3,000. Stamp from Argentina, Scott number 142A, 1899 year, 20p, red and black, center inverted. A seldom seen example of this error with perforated large letters inutilizado, essentially cancelling the stamp from use as always found. Deep rich colors. Scott price $2,000, while it was sold for $1,600 in an auction. Stamp from Canal Zone, 1 cent green and black, center and Canal Zone inverted. Handsome mint top sheet margin single, tropicalized original gum. Well, from the original sheet of 100, 78 were used on mail before the error was discovered. Therefore, only 22 mint examples were recorded. Scott price $5,000 and sold for $2,500. The stamp is from Argentina, 1899, 5p, orange and black, center inverted. Handsome mint example of this rare error. Attractively centered, relatively lightly hinged, light expert's hand stamp, while only 1 sheet of 50 was printed. Several stems are contained within blocks of 4 or larger, making singles of this error very scarce. The price is $2,750. I hope you liked the video. Thank you and subscribe.